How you doing? Good.
I just wanted to give you a little special thanks for taking care of my place.
Pleasure to be here. That Reese is just tops. Just tops. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you start making your way in.
I got this piece of trash now. Is that your stuff? Here, this is yours. Yeah, okay.
I know you respect me.
No, up there. Ladies and gentlemen, make your way in. It's 9 and time to begin. Come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Morning, Al. Good morning. Adam is doing the weather this morning. Good. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Everybody come on in, take your seats, and we're going to get started. Tell me when, Al. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul C. Bear. I'm the president of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering here in Mason City, Iowa. Today is June 21st, 2015. We're at the Best Western Holiday Motor Lodge in Clear Lake, Iowa, where auction school was held this week. And I want to welcome each and every one of you to Worldwide College of Auctioneering June 2015 graduation this Sunday morning. I first of all would like to wish everyone, all the fathers out there, a happy Father's Day. And if you're a father, would you please stand up? How about a round of applause for all the fathers, ladies and gentlemen? There's two potential fathers. I seen Cash and Reese stand up and sit down real quick. So anyway, I don't care who you are. That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this morning to graduate, actually celebrate, you might say, also the ending after a beginning. 71 auctioneer students from 19 states started training a week ago yesterday at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. During that time, we started class every morning at 8 a.m. We ended class usually about 8 o'clock at night, and then they practiced for an hour or two after that on their own. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm going to introduce Vice President Vicki Flickinger in just a minute, but Vicki and I talk all week how wonderful and how people that come to auction school add so much to our lives. Auctioneering is not an easy skill to acquire, but all 71 folks that came through Worldwide College of Auctioneering did a wonderful, wonderful job in their work here. We require that everyone just make their best effort, and each one of the students or each one of the class made their very, very best effort, and that's no small thing. Worldwide College of Auctioneering is over 80 years old and has trained over 40,000 auctioneers. You might see the Hall of Champions, Hall of History over there, And you're sure welcome to go down and look at those pictures of auctioneers that have distinguished themselves in the auction profession. And that was not our goal this week. Our goal was to train new auctioneers to do the very best that they could be, to go home and be the most successful auctioneers they could be in their communities, their churches, their schools, and with their families. And I hope that we achieve that. That was very important to us. Worldwide, as I said, was started over 80 years ago by Colonel Joe Reich. Gordon Taylor and his wife Eve operated the school for a period of time, and Bill Addis and his wife Susie operated the school, and now myself, Paul C. Bear, and Vice President Vicki Flickinger own and operate the auction school. It's very rewarding personally and professionally. And at this time, I'd like to just introduce Vicki Flickinger. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Vice President Vicki Flickinger? She's a wonderful lady, does a wonderful job, and she's an excellent partner. I live in Denver, Colorado, and Vicki, with my wife Suzanne, and Vicki and her husband Dell live in Mason City, Iowa. And so the office runs very, very smoothly, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm 900 miles from the office, so that they don't have my mug in there every day going, hey, well, what about this? Or, I said there's 71 students from 19 states: Tennessee, Minnesota, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Alabama, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Arizona, Missouri, if I can read my own writing, Oregon, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Maryland, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, and South Dakota were all represented. Men and women, boys and girls from all over this country came together a week ago as strangers. And I think, class, I can certainly without reservation say that you were strangers 8 days ago, but you're friends as you leave today. People get particularly close and help with each other in their training. They bond together. And nowadays with Facebook and so on, they'll keep in touch. We certainly have family members at home. You have family members other places, but you're going to join the family of auctioneers now, and you've earned that. Folks, graduates, you'll receive a lifetime tuition at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. That means you're welcome to come back here for 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 day, whenever you want to come back. Our door is always open for you, and we welcome you back here at any time, tuition free. I also want to let you know that students this week received training in auctioneering, of course, bid calling. Bid calling is a signature of the auctioneer, and we certainly did a lot of bid calling. Real estate, automobiles, farm auctions, benefit auction and fundraising auctions, livestock, antiques and collectibles, auction technology, law, voice training, online auctions, how to get auctions, and so on. There's a lot to it, and I think the folks that came through auction school can tell you that their days were filled from the first minute to the last minute. Our goal is to give people their money's worth. They spend their time, their energy, their effort, and their money. And many times people think their money is the most important thing that people spend, but their time. We wanted to utilize their time in the very best that we could. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two things that the class particularly enjoyed this week, and one was my jokes. I started a joke every morning, and they didn't say it. They didn't have to say it. I knew that they enjoyed it by their lack of laughter at my jokes. Another thing that they enjoyed is the daily dozen drills each and every morning, each and every afternoon. We started the days with daily dozen drills, and there's a particular drill that they particularly enjoyed, and that was Betty Botter. And I'd like to ask the class to stand up for two last Betty Botters, if you will. Are you ready? On Betty Botter, bought some butter, but she said it's butter bitter if I put it in my batter. Think my batter better, so she bought a bit of butter, put it in a bit of batter, better, so does Betty bought a bit of butter. 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 90, 80, 80, 70, 70, 60, 60, 50, 50, 40, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. And Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter bitter if I put it in my batter. It'll make my batter bitter, so she bought a bit of butter, put it in a bit of batter, made her bitter. better, so the better, better. 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 90, 80, 80, 70, 70, 60, 60, 50, 50, 40, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. Please be seated. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, also, we have a Auctioneer national anthem. It's called the Auctioneer Song. And a young man sang it the other night, and I'd like to ask Cash Owens to come up and sing one verse of it. And I said, folks, people form relationships and so on, and I'd like to ask Cash's new girlfriend to come up and help. Mary Catherine, would you come up and help Cash? And ladies and gentlemen, Cash is not going back to Blue Earth. He and Mary and Catherine are going to try to make a life down in South Carolina together.
Alright. You know this song?
I don't. Start it off.
Alright. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and pretty soon he'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd sit there and listen carefully, and pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, my, it's do or die. I have to learn this auction pride, make myself be an auctioneer.
Good job. Thanks, Mary Catherine. Appreciate it. Just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Just kidding. They're not going to North Carolina. They're going to go over to Ohio, I think, or someplace like that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome the live stream viewers across the country, your families and so on online. I want to say, Al Hayward, thank you very much for your video on this. We appreciate it. I want to thank everyone for being here this morning. And, folks, I talked a little bit about the week here. There's a lot of emotions here at Worldwide College of Auctioneering when people come to auction school, and one is fear. People have that fear is the unpleasant, strong emotion, anxious, dread, fright, alarm, panic, trepidation. People certainly have fear when they come to auction school because they don't know what to expect. The thing that people fear most in life is death. The second thing they fear most in life is getting up in front of people. And that's one of the things that we did this week in multiples is we would ask people to get out of their comfort zone. So when pretty soon they just are comfortable out of their comfort zone. It's no small thing for people to get up in front of people, and I commend the class for getting up and doing a great job. Courage. Courage is the ability to conquer fear. And most people say they're not courageous, but each and every one of the class are courageous because you conquered your fear. Risk, the exposure to possible loss. No one knows what to expect when they come to auction school. They say, am I going to be embarrassed? Am I going to be put on the spot? You certainly are going to be put on the spot, but not embarrassed. In the spot for a positive reinforcement, a positive change forward. But reward comes with risk. And your reward this morning is going to be a diploma, a graduation diploma at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. No small thing. You're going to join our family of 40,000 plus auctioneers. Through this week, people mentioned that I'm a United States Marine, and I am a United States Marine. And I will always be a United States Marine because I've done what is required in order to become a United States Marine, so I get to be one for the rest of my life. I also say to you, you have done what is required for you to be an auctioneer, and this diploma is not a gift. You've earned it. It's not something we've given you. You've earned it, so it's yours. And lastly is satisfaction. You can be satisfied that you have met the requirements here at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and I certainly congratulate each and every one of the 71 folks. I'm very proud of you. I understand and I see and know what you went through, and I'm real proud that you came through the other side with glowing remarks and contentment. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to introduce the Vice President of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Vicki Flickinger. By your applause, how many folks would like to hear Vicki sell an item this morning after?
Oh, Oh, he's so bad and he does not give up. And I have news for you, Paul. I don't think one of the things they enjoyed the most this week was your jokes. Oh, Paul spoke of personal reward, and I, for one, am so proud of all of you, and it gives us so much personal satisfaction, and it is personally rewarding to help you achieve your goals. And I know that I speak for Dawn and Jenny as well, and I want to thank them for being my tremendous helpers throughout the week. I could not do this without them. Behind the scenes, you don't really see what all takes place, but it does flow pretty smoothly. I get the opportunity to work with some of the most awesome people in the world. The auction family is just second to none, from Paul C. Bear to Shannon Mays to all the instructors that come in here, Dawn and Jenny, my helpers, Sarah Brewers. I also would like to give a shout out this morning to the group of the February 2015 class that was instrumental in rewarding 3 students in this class, paying it forward with a tuition and 2 memberships to the National Auctioneers Association, spearheaded by Deanne Wood. And we enjoyed having that whole group back, and we want to thank you very, very much on behalf of the June 2015 class. I just want to wish you the very, very best. We are so very proud of you, and I want to welcome you to the auction family. Thank you. Safe travels home.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our there's a lot of instructors that come and go, and through this week, there'd be 3 or 4 or 5 instructors, and a class would just get used to them. And the next morning, there was 5 other mugs staring them in the face, 5 different instructors. One of our very best instructors is Colonel Angelo Lopez. Would he please come up here, Angelo, for a few words? Do you like Angelo Lopez, ladies and gentlemen? I actually don't care for Angelo that much, because he always wins the best. Look at there, there's a reason for that button on there, isn't it? Spanky. Anyway, he always wins the instructor best dressed award. That's one of the reasons.
Thank you, Paul. I was raised like that. If you look at pictures of me when I was 5, 6 years old, we may have been poor, but my mama believed in the Salvation Army and the Goodwill, and for $2.50, she hooked me up with a nice little suit all the time. And it worked for me. I didn't know any better. I just looked in them and she says, this is the way you should always present yourself to stay ahead of any competition in life. And I always remember my mama telling me to always, your presence, your appearance means a lot in the business world and life. So that stood with me throughout my life, and I installed that in my children. Anyway, I would like to thank every single one of you for allowing me to come here and let my little light that God has given me to shine upon you. You know, us as instructors, Shannon, all of us that come here, to me, it's taking me back to the beginning. When I sat there, when I took the courses, when I had to put in my time to become an auctioneer. And every time I come here, it just renews that in my mind and refreshes me and keeps me humble, because I understand what you're going through and what you're going to go through. So I just want to thank you for that opportunity. I pray and hope the best for everyone here today. God bless you, daddies, fathers. Happy Father's Day, and strive on. And I said it this morning at church, strive actively to achieve your goals in life. God bless you, and thank you.
Well said, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our very best instructors, a lady from down in the great state of Missouri, and she has been all over this country selling auctions. Sewell Mays, would you come up for a couple of remarks here? How about a round of applause for this wonderful, wonderful auctioneer? Shannon just lights up the room when she comes into it with that smile. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Paul. I just want to thank you and your family so much for giving us your presence here, because it is truly a gift, and we feel so blessed. Like Paul said, it's the time, folks. Yes, it's a financial investment, but it's your time. And time is so precious. As you would, if you ask Randy right now how precious time is, that one day probably made a lot of difference in his life. And time is very, very precious. And for you to give up 9 to 10 days, your travel time, time away from your loved ones, it's huge. And we understand that. We truly do. And so on behalf of the family members that have given you up, we want to thank you so much. It's been my privilege, my pleasure to be able to spend time with you all. You are truly a gifted, gifted group. Each and every one of you has special, special talents. And for you to not utilize those, that's your own loss. So your choice will be whether or not you want to take that challenge and utilize your gifts. And folks, those gifts can be enhanced, so keep practicing. Practice, practice, practice. And you know we are all here. If you need someone, give us a call. We're available because you are now part of the Worldwide family, and we want to welcome you. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it.
Well said. Folks, we're going to get on with graduation. Before we do, I just have one other thing. A lady from Canby, Oregon, named Jill Marie Wiles, asked me to read this to you this morning. She's online live streaming. Here's from Jill Marie. Believe that everything you need to accomplish your goals is right in front of you. Could it be that simple? I've seen it work that way many, many times. Decide where you like to go and then keep moving. Leave self-doubt behind. Ask for what you want and follow through with integrity. Treat people well and the rest is easy. I saw this quote today and thought the Worldwide College of Auctioneering students preparing to graduate would like it. Jill Marie is listening online. Class, what do you think of Jill Marie? There you go. I'd like to ask Vicki to come up, and Angelo and Shannon. And we're going to get started. Now, all week, we have started with the A's and ended with the W's. You think we ought to reverse that order this morning, class? And ladies and gentlemen, Vicki is pinning a pin on. You'll get one of these pins, and that is a Worldwide College of Auctioneering pin. That means that you are in the family of auctioneers of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. The only people that are qualified or that are able to wear this are graduates or instructors of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Wear it with pride. It's recognized around the country and around the world as a symbol of excellence, if I do say so myself. The format will be, I'll call your name. I'd like you to come up. If your family members are here, please introduce them. And I'll ask them to come up also, and then you can say whatever you want to say. And then we'll present you with this diploma. The first auctioneer is a man named Justin D. Wyatt, the big man. You ask your family to come up.
Come on up, guys. This is my son, Jace. Absolutely.
I'm going to ask the family members to come up. So if you see a cell phone, just take a picture. It doesn't even have to be of the people up here. Just take it of anybody. It's just fine.
And like Paul said, I'm Justin Wyatt. This is my son, Jace, my wife, Angela, my daughter, Michaela. Jill Marie at home. I want to introduce to you my family. You helped me get through this week till they got here. So this has been one of the best experiences I've had in my life. I want to thank all the instructors, Paul, Vicki, the Miller brothers. They were, as little a time as I got to work with them one-on-one, they have no idea how instrumental they were in the person you see standing here. Because you can ask some of my classmates, this isn't the person that walked in on Saturday, the first day. So I'll cut it short. There's a lot of people to go through. So here you go, Paul.
Justin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you.
You bet. Good man. Good way, big boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Vicky just injured our first auctioneer. I'd like to ask Justin Reisinger and Reese Reisinger to come on up here. I'd like to ask Grandpa, come on up here. Would your family please come on up? People, grab a camera. Come on, everybody in the family, especially Grandpa, ladies and gentlemen. Grandpa, after buying Reese's items the other night, Grandpa's actually doesn't have a home anymore. He's sleeping in his car. Justin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You know, it's Father's Day, and you were a good example of what a father is to a son, because all week you shared your son, and he looked up to you. I've seen him many, many times looking, Dad, what should I say, what should I think? And you were a perfect example for him. Good job. Reese, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You're 11 years old, but you're well mature beyond your years, and you did a wonderful, wonderful job. Thank you very much. And St. Jude, because of the item you sold the other night, and your grandpa buying it, they're going to put a new wing on St. Jude, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll just introduce my family. My wife, Shauna, my daughter, Kennedy, my youngest son, Jackson, my niece, Autumn, my mother, Laura, my sister, Heather, who's also a graduate of Worldwide, my father, Rick. And this is Mr. or Mrs. October. So, Paul, all week, you've really displayed what it is to be a good human being, and I appreciate that. Paul is truly one of those people that when his feet hit the floor in the morning, he sets forth to be and to make people better. And I don't know that I learned as much about auctioning as I did about being a good human, and I appreciate it.
This week has truly been an adventure with my dad. Every time I'd raise my hand to ask a question during a class, he tried to pull it down, and once I got the question asked, he'd come back. When we got back to the room after lunch, he'd whip me.
Reese, we're trying to teach no lying here at school. You did a good job, kid. Hey, Grandpa, come on over here just for a second, will you? Will you give me these two diplomas back, please? Not that you didn't earn them. You know, I'm going to ask Grandpa to represent these diplomas, and the reason is Grandpa went to school at Fort Smith, Arkansas many, many years ago. That was an excellent school ran by a man named Dale Brown. It's no longer in service anymore. Dale passed away, but they turned out a lot of good auctioneers, and I know it meant a lot to you the other night, and I would like to ask you to represent these diplomas to your son and your grandson, if you will, please.
Wow. To my grandson, Reese. Congratulations, Colonel. And to my son, Justin. Congratulations, Colonel. They did a little article in the paper. It'll come out Monday. And the gal asked, now you're going to have 4 auctioneers. What is that going to do financially? And I told her, I can't explain this, but it's so much more than money. Money's important, but it's not that important. And I was interviewing with her alone, and then Justin got there, and Reese, and then Heather came over, and she watched us a bit, and she went out and took a picture, and she came back in. They had to leave. They were leaving for auction school, and Heather had some things to go on and do. And when we got back in and sat down, she was a little moist, and she said, "Wow, I really understand. It is about more than money. And it's about family and love and caring about each other." And that, friends, is more than you can ever ask for. If you go back and you bond, it's something that it's hard to explain to other people, but you always have that. And I wish each and every one of you good luck.
Well said. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb and Ethan Vilwalk, come on down here, please. Dad, would you come up, Mom? There's Dad. A lot of second-generation auctioneers. These two boys, they're very young, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. And they represented their dad well. Dad went through school a few years ago with, actually, you and your wife both? You bet. Mom and Dad both went through school together. You boys represented your family well when you were away from home, and I want to say congratulations and good job. And Mark, would you like to present these diplomas to your two sons?
Thank you, Paul. First, Caleb Vilwalk. Congratulations, Colonel. Ethan Vilwalk. Congratulations, Colonel. Couldn't be prouder of my sons today. It's a big moment in our lives, and it's just a very proud moment, and it's just going to make a big difference in our family and our company. And we've just got we're going to just be able to take our company to the next level, and these boys are good. So better get used to handing over the microphone, because it's going to be the boys doing most of the calling now. So congratulations, Colonels.
Well done. Congratulations, fellas.
I don't really know what to say. Like I don't. What do I say? Oh, thank you.
I'd like to thank my parents and my grandma. They were all supportive of this, and I'd like to thank all my classmates, because everyone was really nice this entire time, and we were all really close, and everyone was always nice. And I'd like to thank this school, because they did an excellent job at showing me what to do, and it was just a really good experience to being here this week. Thank you.
Well said. Good job. Go ahead, go on over to Vicky, fellas, and she'll pin you, as they say. Christian Romo, come on down here. Texas Auctioneer, come on down here. Would Christian be in the running for the best-looking auctioneer in class, ladies and gentlemen?
No, sir.
Christian, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You did a great job.
Good morning, folks. My name, as you all know, is Christian. It's a pleasure to be here. I've always thought that auctioneers, or successful auctioneers, put their best foot forward. And more importantly, they inspire other young, aspiring auctioneers, ringmen, and people in the field. And I'm really glad that I've gotten to meet all the instructors, and Paul as well. He was one of the instructors. Fantastic. Another thing, I'm just so impressed with the quality of people that are here today that are part of this class. I mean, I've done my master's and my bachelor's, and I got to say this is one of the most memorable experiences, and probably the one that I'm going to remember the most. I want to thank all the instructors for being so effective teachers, and for inspiring us all. And thank you to you, Mr. Bear, because you inspire us all, and you epitomize what a good auctioneer is. Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Stacy from Manchester, Tennessee. Come on here. The man with the 24/7 smile, ladies and gentlemen. Brian, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Didn't he add a lot to everybody's time here?
Well, thank you very much, and Colonel Bear, I want to I salute you for providing a positive learning environment for everyone, and Miss Vicki, the work that you guys put into this, along with the staff, is everything ran smooth. It's just a great experience, I think, for everyone involved. And I also want to thank all the instructors for traveling hundreds or thousands of miles to come here just to make us better, because they truly do care, and that's evident just by the effort that they put into it as well. So I want to thank you all very much.
Well said. Thank you. Vince Snyder, Garrison, Iowa. Come on down here. Vince is going to come up, ladies and gentlemen. He does have his handcuffs with him in case we need him for any reason. Well, I understand Vince's family is watching from Garrison, Iowa. And Vince, you're a big guy with a big teddy bear smile, but I know you're tougher than nails because you've been in law enforcement for over 20 years or almost 20 years, whatever. And interesting, Vince and I were talking this week, and he didn't share this certainly with everybody, but he's been involved with some of the toughest cases, the biggest criminals, in taking people in and so on, so that we have more safety, and that's no small thing. And now you're an auctioneer. In fact, some of those people were Angelo and Shannon, ladies and gentlemen, just out of. Vince, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. That was so wrong. I just had to say it.
I just want to say thank you. My wife and daughter are at home right now watching. I appreciate them letting me get away for the week to do this. Secondly, thanks to everybody in the class. You guys were awesome. I hope I have 70-some new friend requests next week when I get looking at Facebook. And third, what I really want to do is, this week you guys talked about knocking the cover off the ball quite a bit. You guys at this college knocked the cover off the ball, every one of you. Thank you.
Appreciate you saying that. Alston Shipley, come on down from the great state of Maryland. Alston is perhaps the only class member that not only is an auctioneer but can dunk a basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't he a great young man? Wonderful young man, and you're only 17 years old. You got a big future ahead. Alston, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And I also want to say I like your shirt.
I just wanted to say thank you to all the instructors that had a huge impact on this week and helped me better myself for a big and better future career. And thank you to all my classmates for all the support and the friendships and relationships that have been built.
Well said. Well said. Tim Schwartz, ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln, Missouri. Big Tim Schwartz. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask the class to join me in congratulating by name this new auctioneer. And so congratulations, Big Tim Schwartz. And if you're listening in on live stream, the reason that is because Tim showed a big smile, a big heart, a big mind, a big voice. Everything about Tim was big this week, and it's no small thing that you're a big man. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank all the instructors, You guys had a lot of impact on me. And I want to thank all the classmates. I made a lot of new friends. And yes, hopefully we'll see each other soon.
Well said. Braden Schmidt from Centerville, Iowa. Come on down here. How you doing, kid?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yep. Mom, would you please come on up? Now, before we do anything, you've got to introduce your mom.
Yes, this is my mother, Robin Schmidt. We're from Centerville, Iowa, obviously.
Were you here for 89 too? You know, folks, Mom came up for graduation. Also, she came up for the auction the other night. Mom, you folks did a wonderful job with this young man. He's been on task all week, and he's done a great job, and he's got a lot of natural talent. Graydon, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Good job, young man.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to wish the best of luck to all the students out there, and everybody was great, and I love the college, and I recommend it if any other family members want to get into the auction industry. Worldwide College would be the #1 college to go to, hands down, by far. It's the worst college to go to. I wouldn't recommend. No.
Well said. Good job, Mom. You've done a nice job with him. Wyatt Schock, come on down here from Wall, South Dakota, the cowboy. You know, a lot of folks see City Slickers and Lonesome Dove on television, and not City Slickers so much, but Lonesome Dove. This man is a ranch man. They've got a big ranch over by Wall, South Dakota. Every day he gets a horseback and he trails cattle and ropes and brands and does all the things they did 150 and 200 years ago. No small thing. He is. If you shake his hand, it's like shaking a vice grip. I wish Matt Lowry was here because I'd have Matt present this diploma to you because he thinks a lot of you and I know you think a lot of him. Wyatt, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, guys. I want to thank all of my classmates. You guys have been great. I thank Paul and everybody with Worldwide. I want to thank Matt for pushing me to come here. It was a very good investment of my time. My family stayed at home and worked, and they had to pick up the slack while I was gone, so I thank them. My little brother is at the National Junior High Rodeo this weekend. I want to wish him good luck. I think they're watching online, so thank you. And I made a new best friend. His name's Cash Owens, and I made a lot of other friends. I really look up to you, buddy.
Well said. Josh Patience from Earlham, Iowa. Come on up here, Josh.
Can you guys please come up? This is my mom, Kim, and my dad, John, and my grandma, Trudy. So I'd like to thank them for coming up here and supporting me. I told them they didn't have to, but they insisted, so it really means a lot.
Well, they probably came for one reason, and the biggest reason is they love you. This young man did a great job this week. You know, we were talking. This is going to sound the wrong way. We were talking in the bar last night, and anyway, he told me a little bit of his background. He's an educated man and a forward-thinking young man, and we talked about the auction profession, a lot of other things. You've got all the right ingredients. Joshua, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Go get them.
I'd like to thank all my classmates and all the instructors. And I guess one thing about the auctioneering industry that really kind of got to me is in a lot of different fields and stuff that you got your Tiger Woodses and people that aren't very well balanced, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to being in a place like that.
Keep talking. I want Grandma. Come on over here, Grandma. Get over here. Folks, you know, interestingly, the eyes are the windows to our soul. And as you were speaking, Grandma just couldn't help herself. She just had to well up there because she thinks so much of you. Grandma, do you have anything to say about this grandson?
He's a good kid, and he's working hard.
That's good. Dad?
Real proud of you.
Real proud of him, too.
Everyone is. Congratulations. And thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, 10-year-old auctioneer from Blue Earth, Minnesota, Truman, Minnesota, Cash Owens, come on down here. Now, you know, Cash, I'm not even going to present this diploma until there's just a whole bunch of women back there. They're all smiling. They're either smiling at me or smiling at you. Could you introduce your family and ask them to come up?
All right. My mom's name is Leah, and then my grandma Owens, her name is Sue, and Paco and Wyatt, you guys want to come up too? And then my grandpa Mark, he's over there, and then you want to come up too? And everybody really is family to me because they're all touched in my heart and they're all good friends.
Grandpa, where are you at? You videotaping? You want to come up and so you can be in the film too? Somebody can run that. They might get the back of somebody's head, but that's all right. You'll remember that. You know, I was visiting with Grandpa and Cash at breakfast this morning, and I said, Cash, I'm 64 years old and you're 10. And but by the time you get to about 30, I'm going to be 84 years old, and I'm either going to be dead or I'm going to be real old. And but if I'm alive, I'm going to take my cane and I'm going to come and find you, because you'll be about 30 years old. And ladies and gentlemen, I think about 30 years old, Cash Owens will be a world champion auctioneer, and I'm going to come and find you, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, congratulations, Cash Owens. Okay? On behalf of the world, and by the way, a lot of people poured into this boy this week. Mom was here for a while. Dad was here for a while. The auctioneer from Blue Earth Sale Barn was here. Grandpa was here. Everybody poured into your life, and you recognize that. You folks that weren't here at church this morning, Mom shared that this young man, when he was a baby, almost died 12 different times when he was a baby. And in fact, will you share that with us real quick?
When Cash was born, he had in fetal development, his intestines didn't develop right. And so 12 hours after he was born, he was rushed to Rochester, and they had to take a very large portion of his small intestine out. After that surgery, he did not do very well, and we lost him over 12 times. So what I say about Cash is he knows the value of life, and he lives it to the fullest every day. And it is a huge blessing, and he inspires me every day about how he just grabs life. He enjoys it. Even when he gets disciplined, he smiles at me. He smiles in his sleep. He just enjoys life. And I just pray that all of you enjoy life as much as this little guy does.
Well said. Should we ask Grandpa and Mom to present this diploma to their son and grandson? Come on this side. Ready?
Okay. Cash, on the behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, we present you with your diploma, Colonel Cash Owens.
There you go. Congratulations.
I would like to thank everybody. They've been a huge part this week. They've helped me out, and they've just been fun. They've been good friends. And I'd like to thank my family for coming and supporting me. They've been really helpful my last 10 years.
Well said. Well said. And Cash, I think I speak for everyone in class. We wish you and Mary Catherine the very best in your future. Skylar Oglesby, come on down here from Lakeland, Florida. Folks, before this, we present this this diploma. Skylar's dad, Scott Oglesby, is one of the very best auctioneers, not in the country, but in the world. He's an excellent person. He's an excellent auctioneer. He is, I'm sure, on live stream right now down in Florida watching his daughter graduate from auction school. This young lady came in. She's young. You're only 17 years old. Like I said, 16. Do I hear 15 now? 14, 13, 12? You just went right to task. You were well liked. You did well in school. You did everything that was required, and you're just an excellent, excellent young lady. And before you say anything, I would like to ask someone to come up, one of our very best instructors, Shannon Sewell Mays, to come up and present this diploma, and maybe she has a comment or two.
I just see such a bright future in this young woman, and I just want to congratulate her, and hopefully she'll follow in her family footsteps because she's got an awesome dad that's got her started on the right path. So on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I'd like to present a special, special certificate to a special, special woman. Congratulations, Skylar Oglesby and Colonel Skylar Oglesby. There you go.
Thank you. Jill Marie, one of our instructors here, taught us to always thank our mama first. But, sorry Mom, I think I'm going to thank my great-grandmother first. She turned 89 while I was here at school, and she's doing great, still getting around on her own, and she's very special to me. So she's probably my best friend in the whole world. And, okay, I'm trying not to cry right now. All right, I don't have any family here. I would like to thank my mom and my dad for making me come, and I've really enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank my mom for not getting super mad at me when I didn't call every day. And the closest thing I have to a family here, other than all of the classmates that I have, is these people right over here. They've made me feel welcome. Please stand up. Thank you, guys. I'm very honored to be surrounded by such awesome auctioneers and people. And Mr. Paul C. Bear over here, I was a little bit surprised when he started selling canes at the auction. I wasn't sure how he was going to get back to his room that night. But he's certainly a great man, and I'm honored to know him and be his friend. And Shannon right here, I don't really know if it's a good or bad thing, but I'm going to be riding around with her for the next couple of weeks. We're headed to Nashville for some more auction school, and that's going to be great. I'm going to do a lot of practicing in the car, and she might get a little annoyed with me, but it'll be okay. Thank you, guys.
Well said. Well said. Very well said. Can you say hello to your dad for me, will you?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Thank you. Well done. Shannon and Skylar are heading for Nashville. They're going to go to the benefit auction class, and so they're going to be driving 12 hours today, and then they're going to be doing some other things too. So anyway, we might, they're going to go down together. We don't know if they're going to come back together, ladies and gentlemen, after 12 hours in the car together. All right, Francisco, come on down here, please. Ochoa, Estrada, our good Puerto Rican friend, commonly known as Paco. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a most popular student in class because everyone that leaves the doors of Worldwide go out exactly on the same level playing field. But would Paco be in running for most popular student if we did? You've added a lot. Paco is from Puerto Rican heritage, and there's another instructor from Puerto Rican heritage. They're very proud of their background and their people and their ancestry, and I'd like to ask one of our most prominent, the Puerto Rican auctioneers in the world, Angela Lopez, to come up here.
Thank you, Paul, for the honor. Francisco also attended my bilingual course. It was such an honor to have him there. He actually helped me out a lot in the course. And it says like this: Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa. Be it known that Francisco Ochoa Estrada, also known as Paco, has satisfactorily completed the course of study in all phases in auctioneering, voice, and oratory, and is hereby granted this diploma presented in Mason City, Iowa. on June 21, 2015, with the gold seal signed by the president of the Worldwide College, Mr. Paul C. Bear. Paco, it is my honor as a fellow Puerto Rican to give you that you've earned. Actually, I'm not giving you anything. You've earned this diploma from the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Thank you for representing our culture and our heritage in a very, very gentleman way. God bless you always.
How's everybody doing? It's kind of better. We don't have to auction now, but anyway, I want to thank everybody. If my wife, my family is watching, thank you for the time, the time that you allow me to come in here and achieve one of my dreams. For many, many years, since I came from Puerto Rico in '88, I used to go to auction houses and think that I knew what was going on, to be honest with you, but I never did. Because the first time I went to an auction, I raised my hand because I was the chef, and they had a very nice pan, for cooking. I said, I really like that one, so I'm going to bid on that. Well, I bid, and they took the number, and they asked me to put the number. When I went to pay, I said, well, that pan in that table is mine. I said, no, sir, the whole table's yours. And I'm going, what? The whole table's yours. I said, okay. So I have to back up the car, open the trunk, throw everything there. Just took the pan that I wanted, put it next to me. The rest was on the trunk. So I went to my mother-in-law, and she said, why in the hell did you buy all this stuff? I said, I don't know. I just bought one thing. You can have the rest. so we left it there. But anyway, I mean, this week has been this week has been awesome. I will never forget, this week. The people, the quality of the people, not just the people, just the quality of the people and what we're doing here. Like Paul mentioned before, we came in here, we went here for 8 days, hard training, very butter, and all that stuff, but this is just the beginning of our journey. I mean, there is a lot more that we're going to do, and I know a lot of the people here will do it. They're going to keep going. And like I say, this is not just where we're going to stop just because we got this. This is just a license. Now we need to drive it and go up the hill and keep in touch with each other and let us know how, we can help each other. Gosh, if you need a little bit lesson of Spanish, please call me, okay? Anyway, thank to all the instructors. It was an amazing, it was great. There's no more to say, so thank you very, very much.
Well said. Well said. Garrett Mercer, come on down here, Kansas. He's a tall, good-looking guy with a big smile. You did a wonderful job, young man. You're always on task, and you're always paying attention, and you did a wonderful job on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. When I come in here, I've always said to myself that I've had about 6 other siblings. But blood only makes you related. Loyalty makes you family. And I'm proud to say that when I walk out that door here today, that I got more than just 6 siblings. I got 69 others that stood beside me, learned a trade that no others will hold in comparison. I have family that is in the auction business. I have family who looked at what I was doing and said, are you 100% sure this is where you want to go, what you want to do? And I said, I'm doing it one way or another, and I will not regret that decision for spending this week with Mr. Paul C. Bear, or Shannon, or Vicky, or Angelo, or any of the other instructors that we've had here at Worldwide. I encourage each and every one of the future students to go ahead and make the choice without even thinking about it, because it'll be the best choice you can make without thinking about it.
Thank you. Thank you. Luke Meisenheimer from Iowa. Come on down here, Big Luke. Look at this big, tall, strapping, good-looking guy right there with a big smile on his face. Luke, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I'll just repeat kind of what everybody said. I don't want to take too long because we all know we don't want to hear another one of Paul's jokes. So just thank you to everybody, all the instructors. And everybody, I love meeting everybody from all different states. Paco, I'll never forget you. And it was a nice eye-opening experience. Thought I'd come to auctioneer school and learn Spanish. That was something different. So anyways, thanks to everybody and hope to stay in touch.
Well done. Pennsylvania auctioneer, Mr. Macaulay, come on down here. You're looking pretty dapper this morning, young man. Well, I know his family's listening in from Pennsylvania. Chris, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You're looking pretty spiffy this morning.
Well, I didn't have to borrow my jacket from the Avis representative. But no, I just want to say thank you to everybody here, from the instructors to my other classmates, my family back at home who supported me and kind of pushed me to come here. It's been an eye-opening experience and hopefully something I can continue on for years to come. So from me to you, thank you.
Mary Catherine, I can come on down here from South Carolina. How about a round of applause for this young lady, auctioneer? Folks, Mary Catherine is a second generation, I believe, second generation auctioneer. Her dad and mom probably are listening in on live stream right now and through that camera. Mary Catherine, you've done a great job this week. You've worked hard, and you've got a great personality. And for you folks that don't know it, this young lady has traveled extensively throughout the world. Has been, I believe, 11 countries. Am I correct? 11? 9. Like, she's going to be in 11 after today, ladies and gentlemen. And also, she has a lot of intellectual horsepower. She's a pre-med major, so that's no small thing. Mary Catherine, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank y'all so much. It has just been such an incredible week. The instructors here have just been more than I could have asked for. So helpful, so supportive. And just my classmates, I've met some of the nicest people ever. Please stay in touch. Cash, it is an honor to be your girlfriend. I'm going to miss you, buddy. And just thank you to everyone here. It's been such a blessing to be here this week, so I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Mary Catherine, you know, that was, of course, that was just kind of a joke, but looking at Cash down there, Cash might reconsider and maybe not have. Good job. Nothing like mixing a little hair with a pin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mary Catherine. John and Neil Lichtig, come on down here. Where are they at? There they are, right there. Before we present these diplomas, would you introduce your family, etc.?
Yes, sir. I have my dad, John, my mom, Christy, my beautiful wife, Kenzie, and my sleeping little boy, Creighton. Could you come up here, please?
You know, folks, these two brothers, cousins, excuse me, they did a wonderful job this week. And anyway, I watched them all week, and they have kind of quiet confidence. And you fellas added a lot this week, and I appreciate all you are and all you were this week. And thank you very much. You got a wonderful family. I'm especially happy that your dad is here on Father's Day. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Congratulations, Colonel. Go, fellas.
I just want to say something real quick. There's something special about our group of classmates, and along with the instructors of the auctioneering world. I've only found one, other than obviously immediate family. I've only found one other family body, if you will. Being in the military, you find that family feeling with the military, and I don't know if I've experienced it in the military as much as I experienced it with the community of auctioneers. The thing that separates the community of auctioneers is gentlemen that are seasoned, like this gentleman over here. They don't mind helping you. Like they will pour everything they have into helping you, and you just don't find that from if you want to call like a somebody in a that's been in the business for forever like that. They don't seem to want to quite get out there and help you as much. You know, they always, everybody thinks you're trying to take something away from them. You know, whether it's business or the title or anything like that. And I found that every auctioneer so far have just been more than willing to come out and help you to get you started. I mean, I'm first generation auctioneer. Neil's second generation, and we want to try giving it a go. And they've just been more than happy to help us. Give us a call, all that kind of stuff. So I want to say thanks, first of all, to all my classmates. I mean, you guys have been really supportive of us, and obviously, I mean, without saying all of our auctioneer instructors, I mean, they've been just top notch, bar none. I mean, it's been one heck of an experience.
I'm just going to say it's been an honor attending with Kevin and putting up with him for the last week in the same hotel room. But like Paul said, this is definitely building the right foundation for the auction industry, and it's been just an honor attending with everybody here and all the instructors, from Jill Marie and Matt at the beginning of the week to Shannon and Angelo and Paul and Vicky. Thank you very much. We really learned a lot, and we're going to take a lot from this, so thank you.
Well done, well said. Congratulations. Ethan Lasik, come on down here from Columbus, Nebraska. We call him one arm. You know, for you folks that don't know, Ethan is a professional bull rider. He's been on every rough, tough 2,000-pound bull from San Francisco to Madison Square Garden. He's a good cowboy and a rodeo cowboy. Ethan, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, thank you guys for the school and everything, but there's two people that I really want to thank, and they're not with us. They have passed away. But it would be my great grandparents, Fritz and Jane and Ingle. We owned the sale barn back in Fullerton, and ever since I can remember, when I can walk, I'd always walk in the sale barn that morning, and I'd get a $1 bill from him, and I'd always get up to the auction block and get to sit there and watch him. And I think that's what's inspired me to be where I am and want to do this. And I will be a four-generation auctioneer now, and that's what's inspired me. And I'm sure they're listening to me right now, and I really, really appreciate that. And I thank them for giving me the opportunity and starting something that's is going to be forever. But I also want to thank my family for giving me the opportunity, letting me come here. They can't be with me right now. They're down in Des Moines right now. My sister made the junior high finals, so I'm going to head there after this and watch her. But I want to thank all my friends and all my new friends that I've made here. It's certainly an opportunity and a pleasure to be friends with you, and I'm sure we'll see each other down the road. And I want to thank Paul and Vicky for an opportunity for sure of a lifetime, that it's truly an honor to be here. And they got something that's certainly going to be on forever, one of the best schools in the world, and I thank you for that. But everybody, God bless, and I wish you the best of luck, and thank you.
Well said. David Lee, Maryland auctioneer, come on down here. Didn't David have a smile on his face 99% of the time this week? Yeah, they're all listening in at home. David, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Good job, man.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the instructors. I learned a lot from each and every one of you. And I would also like to just say that this college was so much more than auctioneering. You could replace this word, auctioneering, with the Worldwide College of enjoying life, positive attitude, being courageous, counting your blessings. This was so much more than an auctioneering school, and I'm taking away so much more than I thought. Each day I would check in with my wife and give her a call. And the first day she said, well, what did you think? And I said, I have never been so nervous and scared in all my life. And she said, why? And I said, well, the first thing I figured out when I got here, it reminded me of, I likened it to showing up at summer practice for football and you're being trained by current NFL players. I said, the best of the best are here, and they train you. And they put you right up there, and they critique you. And I said, this is really challenging. But as I went through the week, I realized that, wow, this is different. Auctioneers are different people. It's just an amazing experience. And like I say, I carried away a lot more than I thought. And I want to thank everybody. It was a wonderful experience. And I would like to say one more thing. Once in a while in this world, people lose their way, and they find themselves in trouble with the law, and sometimes they need a little help and guidance to get back into touch with reality. And sometimes it's done through community service, and sometimes prison and other retribution and so forth. Sitting through 8 hours of Paul's jokes for a week, I think would be extremely instrumental in helping people find their way. But I couldn't resist. It was a great experience. Paul, you are my Vince Lombardi. I thank you very much. And your mother must have been a very special person to raise such a man.
I appreciate that, what you said, David. And, you know, I haven't been in prison, but Vicki spent quite a bit of time in prison in her early life, and I know she knows what you mean. So anyway, congratulations. Justin Clint, ladies and gentlemen, Bettendorf, Iowa. Come on down here, young man. Young lad. You know, Justin, you might have seen the other night, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Delzell, the head auctioneer with Mecum, was here to support you and sold 2 items that helped St. Jude in the amount of $5,000, but he came up primarily so that he could be with you. Justin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Just like to say thank you to all the instructors and Mark Delzell for supporting me, and his son for telling me to come here, and it's been a great experience.
Well said. Good job. Alanda Kildow, come on down here from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. As she comes up here, just look at that smile, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Good to see you. Alanda came over from Scottsbluff, and she's good friends with a good friend of mine, Mike Nuss, the Reserve World Champion auctioneer, and he encouraged you to come to Worldwide, and we appreciate that. And Orlando, you might know, her car broke down. She rode over with, from Lincoln, Nebraska with my wife and I, and our dog actually bit Orlando when she got in the back seat there with her. Orlando, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I just want to thank everyone. This has been a wonderful experience. I've never met so many nice people in one place before, and if I got the chance to do it all over again, I would. So thank you. Thank you all.
Well said. Willie Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, from the great state of North Carolina. Come on down here, Mr. Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Willie is a journeyman, experienced auctioneer, and has sold a lot of auctions, a lot of real estate auctions. He's not a new auctioneer at all. He's an experienced auctioneer, and I commend Willie for coming to Worldwide and learning maybe some new things and meeting some new people and so on. But most of all, because you're an experienced auctioneer, because you've been down the road, you added so much to everyone's week this week by your experience in sharing that, and you could have been our top instructor with the things that you've shared this week. So, Willie, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. You know, surprisingly enough, about 3 or 4 months ago, Paul and I were talking over the telephone. I've known Paul for a little while. Let me change that. You don't get to really know Paul until you come in and spend 9 days in captivity with him. But anyway,
may I just say, my first wife said exactly the same thing.
But anyway, he suggests I come out and drink some of the water at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. I did not realize it was like drinking water out of a fire hose, but it was. But anyway, I've enjoyed it, and nice meeting all you all, and I've got my life turned around now, and I'm going back. I'm revived. All righty, thank you all. I've enjoyed it.
Hey, hold on. You know, interestingly, Willie flew up from North Carolina to Chicago and then took a little plane over here. And he would have been here earlier, but it took 3 days to find the little plane. They didn't have any signs for that plane to coming over here.
That is very, very true. True.
Thanks, Willie. Kyle Jacall, come on down here, please. Fort Madison, Iowa.
Mom, Dad, Emily, Grandma, and Grandpa, and Carson, would you come up? Well, my dad's actually one who kind of got me into it. He's graduated here in '88. You know, him and then also a few other auctioneers. My mom, dad, and sister have all been supportive of me, and so have my grandma and grandpa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Father's Day. And this young man is a second-generation auctioneer. Should we ask Dad to present this diploma to his son on Father's Day?
I'd like to present on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering to my son Kyle. Very proud of him, and this I'd like to present it to you, Colonel Kyle.
Hey, Dad, before Kyle talks, do you have anything to say? How do you feel this morning, Kyle being a second-generation auctioneer?
Probably about as proud as any dad can be on a day like Father's Day, because it's just been one of my lifelong dreams, and when he wanted to follow along, it was just awesome. Thanks. Stay here.
And I'd like to thank my mom especially, too, for allowing me to come out here. I know it was extremely hard for her to let me leave a week ago. You know, and I've had such a great support system with all the auctioneers and all my family supporting me through it. So,
Well said. Congratulations. Good job. Good job, Mom, with that young lad. Come over. Would you do me a favor? You go over and just say hello to Angelo and Shannon and act like you like them, if you don't mind. What? Okay. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Trey Heineman, come on down here. Ladies and gentlemen, just look out there. Wouldn't you love to have that smile every day? Trey, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Yeah, my family couldn't be here today. Sunday morning sees chores and church, but I know they're here at heart, and it's been a great week. Met a lot of great people. it's like, I don't want to echo everything that everyone else said, but it was great. Met a lot of new friends. I'll never forget this week, and I guess I'm one of the few that I enjoyed your jokes.
Vicky, give him some extra credit when you send him. Robert Helmuth, come on down here. 17-year-old lad from Wisconsin. What do you think of this young Amish auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, good morning, everyone. Mom, Dad, would you please come on up here, if you wouldn't mind? And Missy, my little sister Missy's also here. Melissa's actually her name, but we just call her Missy.
You know, folks, Robert is a second-generation auctioneer. His dad, Norman, is one of the very best auctioneers, not only in Wisconsin or Midwest, but sells all over. And I've got to say, when Robert came to auctioneer school, I thought, by George, he's already been in auctioneer school since the time he was little Missy's age, and his dad has done a wonderful job. I'd like to ask Norman to present this diploma to him, and then say a few words, and then Robert say something also.
Thank you, Paul. Very emotional for me this morning, ladies and gentlemen, but on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I want to present this to Colonel Robert N. Helmuth. Thank you. You've done a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be up here, present this to Robert. I tell you what, it's been very emotional for me all morning, you know, and it's just, I've done business with a lot of auctioneers, a lot of professional auctioneers, champion auctioneers, but there's one thing that I want to tell you. When you're on that auction block and you're announcing to the crowd, today Robert Helmuth will be sharing the auction block with me. That is awesome. That is absolutely something you cannot imagine until you've been there. And I sell for an hour. I turn it over to Robert. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to change horses. Thanks for being to me, and here comes Robert. Bingo. Thank you, Robert. You've been a great pleasure.
Thank you, Dad. I guess I don't really know what to say. Thank you, Paul, for the opportunity to be here. Thank you, my family, I guess, for letting me be here for a week, and Vicky and all the instructors, Shannon and Angelo, and I know Matt Lowery's probably listening, Jill Marie, and all the others are listening. I want to thank Skylar for the warm introduction there, and I met a lot of great new people here, a lot of new friends. Going to keep them in my heart. Want to follow them. Want to keep in touch. I tell you what, it's been a great pleasure, and I want to thank my dad here for getting me started in the auction business, I guess I should say, and just want to keep improving, keep doing better, and thank you everybody for a great week. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Emmett.
Well, Norman and Lorene, you did a great job with this young man, Rob, and congratulations on the fine job you did. Lorene and I had a chance to visit a little bit the other day, and we had a nice visit, didn't we? It was fun. And by a show of applause, how many folks out there would like to take Melissa home with them and isn't she the cutest little girl you've ever seen? Congratulations. You bet. Thank you. Well, you guys over there, and act like you like those folks over there if you Ladies and gentlemen, Jared and Justin Hegvit, come on down here. Here they come. You bet. Second and third generation auctioneers, Jared and Justin, and you drove back and forth each day this week, and were in class and worked hard. And on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonels. There you go. You bet.
It's kind of hard to find something to say that someone hasn't already said. Like David said, it's been a lot more than just learning auctioneering in the business. We've learned a lot of life lessons. It's been really fun. Like Kevin said, it's really nice to know that you have all these instructors' information and they're so willing to help you, and you can contact them anytime, and they're really open, and it's really awesome. The people here are really fun to work with. No, you have to watch the video. It's kind of funny. Most people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been a great time. It's been fun to see everyone develop and get better as the week went on, and we had a really good time. You want to say anything?
Well, on behalf of the instructors, I'd like to thank them. Everyone here that we went to school with, your family. It's been awesome to work with you guys, getting to know everybody, all the drive with all the instructors, especially Paul, Angelo and Shannon. It's been awesome. I had a great time, the family and friends, all the support. You couldn't ask for any more. Thanks.
Well said, fellas. Thank you. Good job. Ryan Halfpop from Goodell, Iowa. Ryan? Ryan, there's a pretty lady back there, and she's either smiling at you or smiling at me. Would you ask her to come up here? I know she's not smiling at me.
Come on. That'd be my girlfriend. My girlfriend, Mindy. The kids are kind of on their way. Some of them are on their way to church camp, and my oldest daughter is expecting here any day. So one of my daughters went up to spend a few days with her. So that's about it.
Ryan, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Again, like everybody else said, it's been a really, really good week. I've met a lot of people, friends, their family members. Really enjoyed watching everybody this whole week, from the instructors to the rest of the classmates, and I'll treasure it for forever. Thank you.
Well done. Nice to see you, Mindy. You bet. Colby, come on down here, please. Colby Gehring.
Nope.
Okay. Folks, what do you think about Colby? Is he a good fella or not? Colby, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Excellent work this week.
I want to thank my mom and dad and my three brothers at home. We run a lot of cows and have a registered Hereford cow herd, and I know they've been at home and they've had some pretty bad rain, and they've just been looking after everything while I'm up here learning and goofing off and having fun. So I want to thank them, and I want to thank my classmates. You guys are great. Even in high school, I didn't have friends like this, so I really cherish this. I want to thank all my instructors. You guys are better than high school teachers, too. Thank you.
Well, that's because most of us didn't attend high school when we. Thank you. Jeremy Garber, come on down here, the young lad from the auctioneer family from Lincoln, Missouri. You know, Jeremy's family's back in Missouri, but his whole family was here on Friday night, and they sat right here on the front row, and we had to listen to Jesse, and of course Jeremy's older brother Jeff was here the first part of the week, and we've all heard several people say, I don't know what is in the Garber water bucket in the refrigerator, but they'd like to drink some of your water down there. Jeremy, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And if and may I say, if your I believe cousins Jason and Jarek were here, I'd ask those two good world champion boys to present this diploma. They were here and added a lot to our class. Thanks for being here, young man.
Well, I want to say thank you, first of all, to Worldwide, and thank you to the man above for giving me my talent. And to my parents, they're the best. You couldn't ask for a better dad and mom and family. And also to Jill Marie watching online, thank you. You did a phenomenal job. And I want to thank you, all the Worldwide instructors. You guys are the best. And there was one saying that I remember from this, and it says, if you say you can't, you won't. But if you say you can, you will. So I want to leave that with all of you guys. And thank you for all my classmates. You guys are the best. I always keep you in my heart. Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, do you think we may be looking at a world champion auctioneer here someday? Robert Graham, come on down here. Robert. Robert, you had got a pretty good-looking suit there to match your good-looking hat. Robert, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, first of all, I gotta thank my mom and dad and brother back home. As y'all know, it's Father's Day, and it was about 5 o'clock here, which is 3 o'clock in Oregon. And I called them, and most of you think, well, why did I call them at 3 o'clock in the morning? Well, I'll tell you what, my old man and my mom and brother, they were baling hay at 3 o'clock this morning up working. So if it wasn't for them, I couldn't be here. And second of all, I got to thank Worldwide College of Auctioneering for giving me the opportunity to be here. I mean, it's truly a blessing to be here, make all the friends. And I'm going to say what Kevin Lichty said here. He said, this family here it's something special. And I don't know, you don't know, but I'm going to basic training here pretty soon. And I can't wait to experience that family too. And I know everything I've learned here, that family bond and all the life lessons here, like people said, this is, 75% life lessons. The rest is auctioneering, and that's going to carry over in a big part of my life. So thank you.
Well done. When do you go? August. Well, August. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this young man has joined the United States Marine Corps. And he gets to go on the Yellow Footprints in San Diego on what date?
August 14th, hopefully.
Your life's going to change, I can tell you that. Good luck. Thanks for serving our country, or going to. Emily Galloway, Amarillo, Texas, auctioneer. Come on down here. What do you think about Emily, ladies and gentlemen? Emily showed me a couple things this week. One is that she perseveres. She had a head cold part of the week and did not feel very good. And she just kept on going, and she was there every minute of every hour of every class, and I congratulate you on that. I'd also like to say, listening in, are two auctioneers from down in Canyon, Texas, and that's Spanky Assiter, the world's most recognized auctioneer, head auctioneer with Barrett Jackson. Amy Assiter, just international champion auctioneer, and I love listening to Amy. So I like listening to Spanky sell, but I love listening to Amy sell. I'll tell you, she is a machine gun auctioneer bid caller. And I would like you to introduce some folks that just are beaming with pride down there, and ask them to come up before I present this diploma.
Mom and Dad, will you please come up?
These folks, I said the other night at the auction class, or the auction, they really love their daughter Emily, because they came all the way. They spent a whole day coming from Amarillo, Texas to Dallas to Minneapolis to Mason City, Iowa. No small feat. And they saw her auction the other night, her first item, and that was a big deal. Spanky had texted me during the auction, and he said, you tell Emily to get back home, because she needs to sell hot sauce down here in Amarillo, Texas, and so that's no small thing either. If Spanky and Amy were here, I would ask them to present this diploma, but instead, may I ask your father and mother to present this to you? Mom and Dad?
Emily, we're very proud of you, and thank you to Spanky and Amy for inspiring you to do this. So on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering in Mason City, Iowa, we present Emily Kate Galloway, Colonel, this diploma.
So I'm going to cry, so everyone bear with me.
Hold on. Mom, get over here. One on each side. Come on, Dad, get over here.
I'm so thankful and grateful for the opportunity, and I've been given so many opportunities and never needed anything and wanted for little, so I thank my parents very much for that. But I'm very proud of myself, because like I said, I've been given many things in my life and almost everything, and this is something that I earned. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very grateful to Spanky and Amy for giving me this opportunity, because it is by far one of the most influential experiences of my life, and I'm very grateful. I also want to thank all the instructors and all of my friends that I've made for making me feel welcomed. It was pretty intimidating walking into a room full of men with cowboy hats and baseball hats. But everyone made me feel welcome, and thank you, Jill Marie, for inspiring me and just making me know that it's okay to not be perfect and to keep going. So thank you very much, and thank you, Paul and Vicki and everyone else.
Well said. Before you go, as I said, Spanky and Amy are listening in, and Spanky's tagline is "Love you, love you." So, ladies and gentlemen, would you help me in leading Emily by telling Spanky and Amy, are you ready?
Love ya, love ya.
See you later. Thank you. Good job. Oh, I need to pin. I get to pin him. Hey, Emily, may I say that when you said your dad and mom provided you with a lot of stuff, they provided you with excellent clothes too, because that was a really thick jacket. It's excellent quality.
I think you just need to start working out, Paul.
Colton Fett, Salem, Iowa, come on down here. How you doing, man? Here's a man with a big smile and a good look, and Colton, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I'd like to thank my grandparents right down there. They sent me here because my grandpa owns an auction business. And
just a second. Would you ask Grandpa to come on down here? And Grandma, where are they at? I didn't know they were here. Where are they at?
Right there. Come on down, Grandpa.
Somebody will grab that camera and help film that, Grandpa. Okay. Grandpa, would you come on over here? Hello. Sharon, glad to meet you. Gary, glad to meet you. Would you come on over here? Gary, I'm going to ask you to present this diploma in just a minute, but I understand that you went through auction school a few years ago.
Just a few years ago, up here at Mason City, 1974. I put, he'd be a third generation. I put my son and 3 grandsons through auction school. I've got a little 5-year-old great-grandson already doing it. Okay. My instructor was Colonel Gordon Taylor. You probably remember him, don't you, Paul? Great feller, great feller. It's a good college, folks. Now, we'll tell all you before I give him his presentation. It's a tough world out there, so kids. Don't give up. Took me 10 years to get her. We got some big auctioneers down our way. That right, Kobe? Okay, on behalf of the Worldwide College Auctioneering of Mason City here, we want to present you Colonel Colton Fett with your diploma. And folks, he's got 7 auctions lined up. He starts in next week, but he's got to haul 2 loads when he gets home tomorrow night. So.
I'd like to thank my grandpa and my grandma, and then my dad back at home. He couldn't make it up here today. And I really appreciate all the family we made and the instructors and everything. I appreciate everybody. Love you all.
Well said. David Isdorf, come on down here from Urbandale, Iowa. You know, we talked about the positive attitude of instructors, and certainly there is. But has this guy got a positive attitude, ladies and gentlemen? He's a natural leader. David, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. It's been thrilling. It's been exciting. There's 2 things that I heard that we would be doing when we were up here. Work hard and have fun. And work hard and work. So I don't know where the fun part. No. It's been a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's been blood, sweat, and tears. I've drawn a lot from not only the instructors, but the family of students. It's amazing. You're there at 8 a.m. You might be in a practice room at 9, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, midnight. Not out goofing around, but just sharing experiences. Somebody ready to quit. Somebody's having a tough go. And everybody, you know, has been inspirational, and there's nothing that hasn't already been said. But I will say this. Some people think that I have a tendency to be a little high-strung. And I'm so thankful to know that there's one man that I had the pleasure to meet here that's more high-strung than I've ever thought about being. What are you talking about? Come on, what are you talking about? Oh, excuse me, Mr. Angelo Lopez. This has been a lifelong opportunity for me. I procrastinated. This is 40-some years, ever since I was small, wanting to be an auctioneer. Put it off. And the nice part of it is was out of my comfort zone. I was in North Platte, Nebraska, and Denny and Glenda have Isabel's auction house. I was sharing with her, my wife said, out of all the jobs you've ever had, I cannot believe you didn't get in the auctioneering profession. So I was sharing it with Glenda, and she says, well, how old are you? I said, 52. She says, well, what's the matter with you? Why? You know, there's a college right up there, Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa. What? Anyways, long story short, I'm here. And I never took Spanish, and a man boldly said, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I'll teach you to count from 1 to 1,000,000. I'll do it in 2 days. I'm like, I'm going to take that bet. And you know what? He did it. And the other thing I want to say, too, is one gentleman, Mr. Bender, and I and Jill Marie Wiles were having a tough go one night. And the thing that was interesting is you know, she always says people first, money second, things third, and it's true. And it reminded me, you know, one of the gentlemen just said, it's a tough world out there. I always tell my boys, Dad, that's not fair, and Dad, that's not fair. And I always used to tell them, boys, you know what fair is? Life ain't fair. Fair is what you pay when you get on and off the bus. Okay, that's what fair is. And Jill Marie, we were talking about when life happens, because life happens to everybody. It just depends on what you're made out of. And she begged me to bring this up, and I'll be real brief at it. You know, there's two things in the world. You have a lump of coal, and you have a diamond. Everybody knows what the two are? They're the same thing. Molecularly speaking, they're 100% carbon. A lump of coal is soft. You turn it around, you can run it on the ground. A diamond will cut glass. It'll actually cut another diamond if you bang them together. And what I found out is there's 3 major components. Coal has a value. Diamonds have a value. One's extremely more valuable than the other. But ladies and gentlemen, the only 3 things that separate those two, the major 3 contributing factors, is pressure, tremendous amount of pressure, a tremendous amount of heat, and time with both. So when the world's pushing on you and you're under pressure and you're taking the heat, and everybody's going to and everybody has, and you've been doing it for a long time, you just say one more time, you know why? You're getting ready to go from coal to diamond. The other part of it is when you're mining diamonds, you move approximately 2 tons, that's 4,000 pounds of dirt, to find 1/2 of a carat of diamond. And then you know what you do when you find a rough diamond? You inspect it, you cut it, and what happens? It starts shining, it starts shining, it starts shining. So that's the process. And I would ask everybody, you're already a diamond. The wheel's turning. It's going to start polishing you up, or it's going to grind you down. Just depends on what you're made out of. I want to thank my mom and dad. I know that they're watching in. My wife just told me on streaming. I learned a tremendous amount of work ethic. I'm the middle of 3 boys. My beautiful wife, Paula, and my oldest son, Justin's here. My youngest son, Ryan, couldn't be here. And I have the best granddaughter in the whole wide world, Abigail. And I have 2 grandchildren, Atlas and Cedar. And, you know, I never told anybody I was coming up here because I've done a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought, you know what, let me see how this deal goes before I start announcing. Well, then I got my packet and started working on these tongue twisters. And my little grandson's there, and he goes, Grandpa, what was that? Rubber, baby, buggy, bumper, rubber. He goes, Grandpa, I can do it. And it's funnier than Dickens. And when Paul says, and everybody around here says, this is a family deal, it is a family deal. And thank you, each and every one of you, for the opportunity and for your time and your attention this morning.
Thank you, David. I would like to ask your wife to stand up and son, please, and be recognized. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Eric Urbis, come on down here. Look at this big, tall, young guy with a cowboy hat. Eric, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. What a week. What a week this was. Saturday when we got here about 2 hours early, and I was walking around and pacing, and I said, I'm ready to go home. let's go home. I'm done. And but I stuck it out, and I'm glad I did. I mean, I love every one of you guys. I've talked to a lot of you. Some of you haven't talked as much, but it's been a lot of fun. You're all my family. There's been a lot of stuff said I don't know what to say new. I mean, I hope we all go far, but I hope at the end of the day we all remember where we came from and the family that we have back home, and who supports us through all of this, and not let reality and money and everything get in the way of our families and how we live. So thank you, Paul. Thank you, all the instructors. It's been awesome. I'd do this again. I hope I see every one of you again someday, somewhere. So thank you, Paul.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, the next presentation is to a lady from Scottsdale, Arizona, and her three sons, Lori Douglas, Ryan Douglas, Michael Douglas, and Jeffrey Douglas. Would you please come up here? There's been two women that have brought their three sons to auction school. One is Colleen Daler and her three sons, and the other is Lori Douglas and her three sons. Lori happens to be my niece. She's my brother's daughter, and I'm very proud of her. And I'm very proud of these three young lads, that her three sons, she and her husband Paul, who's a dentist back in Phoenix area, working hard back there. And, Lori, I think I shared with you, Lori and I spoke about maybe 2 months before auction school, and we talked about her coming to auction school. You've just done a wonderful job, young lady. One thing that Lori has always been able to do, personally and professionally, is she has a tremendous amount of, first of all, personality, but tenacity and perseverance. And I commend you for coming to auction school and doing the great job that you've done. I'd like to present each one of these separately to you, and it's really a very, very big honor for me. I'm very proud of you. My niece, Lori Douglas, I'm going to say Lori Bear and Lori Douglas on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Congratulations, Colonel. You bet. Hold on, Lori. You got to say something. Ryan is the next oldest. He's going to be a dentist following his father's footsteps on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Congratulations, Colonel. Michael, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done. And youngest, 15 years old, but not least, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Jeffrey Douglas, congratulations, Colonel. You bet.
First of all, I'd like to just thank God for lining this up. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and it just never seemed to fit. And about a month ago, or it's been a couple of months ago, and I called Paul. We had a wedding on the Saturday that it started, and I was unable to be here, and he was kind enough to still allow us to be here. And I'm just so grateful that it worked out. And to be here with my boys, it was just something I can't describe. And then I just want to say thank you to my husband, who is just so supportive, and he's going to go through it with our two daughters. And thank you, Paul and Vicki, and Don, thank you for all that you do, and don't get recognized.
When I found out that I was coming to auctioneering school, I did not know what the heck I was walking into. I was nervous. I had no idea what it was. But the second I got here, I knew that this was the right place to be, the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Everybody was so welcoming, all of the people and the instructors. I can think of a specific way that each instructor has helped me, in a specific way to make me a better auctioneer and a better person. So I just want to thank you all for that.
First of all, I want to clarify that I am older than Ryan. I don't know what Paul was thinking, but I have just finished my first year at the University of Arizona, and I am still undeclared what I want to do with my life, what I want to do with my major. And after graduating here from the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I can honestly say that I have a pretty solid idea of what I want to do. And I just want to thank each and every single one of you, because you guys made this experience so much better than I thought it was going to be. Thank you so much.
All right. Hello, I'm Ryan. When my mom told me that we were going to be going to auctioneering school, and it was a week long from 8 to 8, I wasn't too excited, just because I didn't argue. I just accepted it, because I was here with my brother, so it was okay. But I can genuinely say that this was one of the better weeks of my life. It's been so much fun, and the people that I've met here have. I'll probably never forget any of you, just because you've made such an impact on my life. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Vicky, and yeah, thank you, Worldwide.
Well said. Good job. Good job. Good job. And you know, these folks live in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, so maybe they, folks, if we're from a colder climate, maybe we come down and stay with you guys for the winter. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Dolance, come on down here, please. Hello, Jim. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of different diversity at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and this man worked on the space shuttle. That's the intellectual horsepower he has. Jim, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Of course, the space shuttles are retired now, so who'll give me $20 million? I was taking leave from my office mates to come up here, and they said, "Where are you going on vacation?" I said, "Iowa." "Iowa? You going to Iowa?" "Yeah." He says, "What are you going there for?" I said, "I found a course I want to take." "Oh, so it's not really a vacation." Well, yes, in a way it was. When you're waking up every morning before the alarm goes off at 6, and you every day's better than the next, and you cannot wait to go do again what Paul promised, which was work hard and have fun, and you never really know exactly what he means until you start to experience it. And every day, a new set of champion auctioneers to show you how they do it. Absolutely one of the best weeks I've ever spent. Absolutely. So thank you very much.
Well done. Austin and Isaac Creamer, come on down here from Harrington, Nebraska. Look at these two young lads. Mom and Dad, will you come up, please? Here comes Ryan and Janet. Ryan, you know what I'm going to do here in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, these two boys are real young boys, I think 15 and 17. Mom and Dad dropped them off and went back home with no concern that they weren't going to represent their family in their Creighton livestock market in the state of Nebraska in a good manner. This family owns and operates the Creighton livestock barn in Creighton, Nebraska. If Keith Sadoff was here, I'd ask him to be standing up here, one of the best instructors that we have. Ryan is an auctioneer of many years, and on Father's Day, I'd like to ask Dad and Mom, will you come over here too, to present these two diplomas to your sons, and then say a few words, please.
Thank you, Paul. 31 years ago this term, I went through Worldwide with Gordon Taylor. So it is quite an honor, and I'm proud of you. So on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa, Austin Creamer has satisfactorily completed the course of all phases of auctioneering, voice, and oratory, and granted this diploma, presented June 21st, 2015. Isaac, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, you've satisfactorily, yeah.
He did it.
There you go. He did her. He made her. Yep. All phases of auctioneering, voice, oratory, and granted this diploma. Mason City, Iowa, June 21st, 2015. Congratulations. Paul, I think when I'm ready to retire, which is not quite yet, boys, but I think the business will be in good hands.
Be in good hands. And boys, I'll just, before you speak, I'll just just give you a word of advice. Always be nice to your mom and dad. Okay? You want to know why? Because that's what we should do, number one. And number two is you're going to inherit a lot of money someday, and you want to make sure.
Well, I don't know about that much. I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for allowing me to come here. And I'd like to thank all the instructors for all the hard work that they put in and putting up with all of us. And for just helping everybody build up a great relationship with everybody. Thank you.
I just want to thank the instructors that helped us all get better at auction business and with our auction chant. And then also all the classmates. You guys are great. Thanks.
Well said, fellas. Good job. Good job. Say hello to Keith for me. And Marla. Wes Crossman, come on down here, Wes, Kansas. You know, I don't know exactly how to say this, Wes, but I have two things to say. Number one is I want to congratulate you on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Congratulations, Colonel. And the other thing I'd like to say is thanks for saving the Star Spangled Banner for us here.
No, thank you, Paul. This has been cool. I mean, it's been fun. Paul's an okay guy, but what really makes it great is he's a smart guy and he knows who to hire. He's got a great thing behind him. He really does. And Dawn, I want to thank you for being so nice to me all week. She's every time she sees you, she says, "Oh, there's Wes," you know, and that makes you feel good every morning. So these people have been great. Kevin, Justin, Jared, Paco. Seen Paco a lot of nights at 11:30 walking around parking lot saying, $1. There's two guys at the picnic table drinking beer one night, and they said, What are you guys doing here? You guys are all walking around like you're crazy. And then we finally explained to them, and they thought it was all cool. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. It's been fun.
Derek Compton, come on down here, Oklahoma auctioneer.
Mom, Dad, Jackson Gunner, come up here, please. No, I'm first generation. Yeah, this right here is my mom, Betty, holding my baby brother, Gunner, and that's my dad holding my middle brother, Jackson. I'm the oldest of the three. There's 14 years apart between me and him, and 16 between me and this one. And promise you, I wouldn't trade these boys for the world. They really changed my life. I mean, it's really fun. You know, you go, I hunt a lot, you know, and trapping hogs, and you try to go to the truck and get in. And Jackson's, Bub, I want to go. All right, well, you come on, you know, just the adventure that me and these boys get to take together. It's really heartbreaking. I mean, you know, it really warms your heart, and it's really fun. I wouldn't trade these boys for the world. I wouldn't trade my mom and dad for the world either. These right here has changed my life. I mean, this right here, I never thought I'd be standing right here, you know, graduating a college of auctioneering. And before I graduate high school, I'll be a senior this coming up year, and it's really fun. I really appreciate you, Mom and Dad.
Well said. Well said. Derek, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Okay, good job. Dwayne Coble, come on down here from Kansas. Dwayne, I just have one thing to say about you. Dwayne, Dwayne Coble, on behalf of myself and Margie, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I have with me Kathy, my fiance, my oldest son, Caleb. Got people back home. Got Caleb, my oldest, and Kathy, my fiance. We'll be joining families in September. So this has been a really, really good year. This has been a really good week. Everybody here, Paul, Vicki, Don, Jenny, just all the instructors. There's a couple special ones, Blair, Gail, one, Randy Crawford. He had to leave early for health reasons with his wife. I just hope that everything works out good there, Randy. You have 71 new support groups and families behind you.
Grandpa and grandson, Bill and Tyler Cassidy, come on down here. And family members, please. All family members, come on, you can't get out of it. Faster you get up here, the less. Look at there, there's no one left in their town, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Grandpa Bill and grandson Tyler spent all week here, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job, and I would watch Bill a lot. Bill helped St. Jude's in the amount of, along with David the other day, of $2,200 total, and he was giving. Bill, before we start to give you this diploma, would you introduce your family for us?
I'd be happy to. My lovely wife of 45 years, my rock. Our son Todd, his wife Cherie, their other son Nathan, Cherie's parents Warren and Lee Webb.
Bill Cassidy, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You added a lot to our class, and you're a class guy. Good job. Tyler, you got your whole life ahead of you. For you to spend a week with your granddad, I'm sure it was a great experience. And on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lynn and I have been so blessed. We're so rich. We're not wealthy, but we've been so blessed with so many blessings. And to think how much more richness this week has been poured out from Paul, Vicki, Don, all of the instructors. They've given just so much. They have such a passion for people and to make a better person out of all of us. And I'm a little more matured than a lot of them here. Everyone, I guess. So, but there's been so many takeaways this week that it's been an exciting experience for all of us. And I've appreciated being with Tyler. It's been fun.
I had a lot of fun this week, meeting a lot of new people. We've had a lot of fun. Y'all know who you are.
Is there something that I should know that I, friend?
Good, all fun. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody who's helped me through. At the beginning of the week, I really struggled. And Jill Marie, if you're watching, I'm looking forward to our conversation tomorrow. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.
Good job. Thanks, folks. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Andrew Britt, Remsen, Iowa. Where's Andrew Britt? Well, you're pretty close. Remsen, Iowa's not too far away. And you really, really worked this week. And I'll tell you, it didn't come naturally to you, but you overcome a lot of obstacles, and I commend you. Andrew, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. It was a pleasure of mine to meet all you. The instructors were great. The program's great. they got a good foundation here. And, I actually look forward to maybe seeing you guys again. Well, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
Thank you. Adam Brakel, come on down, Princeton, Minnesota. How you doing, mister? Adam, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You did a good job.
I guess like so many have said here, it's just been an incredible week. First off, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife back home who encouraged me and supported me in being here, and our family there, and everybody in the class. I mean, like so many have said here, you got 70-something new friends and beyond. All the instructors have been incredible. Just like to thank every one of you for the impact you've had on my life. Each and every one of you really has. So thank you very much.
Well done. Justin Brandt, Gooden, Iowa. How are you doing, young man? Hey, folks, isn't he a good guy? You added a lot to the class, and we appreciate you being here. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. I just want to thank God for allowing me to chase my dreams and come here this week. I also want to thank my family, too, for filling in back at the farm. I know they miss me, and I'm needed back there. Everybody here, no matter what you did, or I mean, you molded us into better people and great auctioneers. So I want to thank you for that.
Dustin Bradford from the great state of Alabama. Dustin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And I want to say hello to Ron Christ if he's listening in Ohio. Dustin's twin. You know, folks, he really was one of our leaders this week, wasn't he? He was encouraging. He was supportive. He was always there. You're a good fellow, man.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I'd like to thank my family back home for filling in, allowing me to be here, and all of you. That's what made it all worthwhile. Staff, students, family, and I want to say one thing. Have confidence in yourself. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, no one else will have confidence in you. Thank you.
When you get back to Alabama, say hello to my friend, the 2015 World Champion Livestock Auctioneer, will you? You bet. Ethan Bigger, come on down here. Looking pretty dapper this morning, cowboy. Come on over here. Ethan, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Before you I should have mentioned earlier, my family actually came in, Mr. Bear.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If I can have my grandmother, my grandfather, my sister, my fake brother, my mother, and my father come up. He's just a family friend, but we claim him because, well, we kind of feel sorry for him. But there's a lot of people. There's several. A bunch of you know that I write poetry. A bunch of you have probably mentioned it to your families by now. And last night I wrote up a poem that I was gonna say today, and I had it all written out. A really nice poem, really heartfelt and everything else. And I had it on the bathroom sink this morning. When I was brushing my teeth, I turned to look away for a second, and I turned back, and that paper was in the sink with the running water, and it was ruined.
May I just say that I had the same problem with my teeth this morning.
So, if you would hold this for a second for me, Mom. So this morning, while we were sitting down waiting for everything to start up, I got out a piece of paper and I hid it in my hat this time so it wouldn't fall in any water. A lot shorter this time, but it says, as we step to the starting line, let us remember these good times. As we step up to the block to sell houses, cows, and clocks, let us remember all the fun. The class may be over, but our auctions have just begun. And I also want to say this, Mr. Bear, from the bottom of my heart, to you, to Vicky, to Angelo, to Shannon, to Jill Marie, to everybody, thank you so much. And I have this philosophy that we have a giant windshield in front of us so that we can see where we're going and always know what's there. But we have 3 rear view mirrors, unless you're like my dad and he knocks one of them off. But we have 3 rear view mirrors so that we can look behind and see the people that have made an impact. And can I just have all of my fellow classmates stand up real quick, please? Please, I'd appreciate it greatly. As I look back in my rear view mirror today, I'm going to see each and every one of you guys and gals, and I'm going to remember this week for as long as I live, and I'm going to be eternally grateful for everything you all have taught me, everything the school has taught me. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good job. Thank you. Good job, Dad. Good job, Mom, raising that boy. Jeff Bender, ladies and gentlemen, from the great state of Florida. Come on up here, Jeff. You know, Jeff is also a journeyman auctioneer and lives in the great state of Florida, and he does good business down there. And we are honored that you come to Worldwide College of Auctioneering and spend some time with us. Vicki and I both appreciate our cards this morning that you gave us. I read mine during church. Yes, I did read during church. Took some time, but Jeff, you're a wonderful man. You can show your heart to each and every one. And interestingly enough, so many people in class came to me this week and said, you know, I had the best conversation with Jeff Bender, and he helped me out this way or that way or whatever. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Jeff Bender, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank my mom and Gloria. They're back home watching. And I appreciate you all supporting all of my harebrained ideas. Every time I come up with something, you're right there with me. So I really appreciate that. Paul, what I'd like to say to you is I wish God had made a few more of you, because you run across very few people in life like yourself. And I appreciate that. I really do. This guy has been, if he tell you something, you can believe it. I met him. I'm going to tell this real quick. I met him in Orlando when he was running for the president of the NAA, and he walked up to me and he was passing out cards. And, you know, vote for me. And I asked the question, would you have done this if you weren't running for office? Would you have approached me to shake my hand? And when I said that to him, it kind of like we formed a bond. And then he knew who I was. Every time he saw me, he would stop me and have something kind to say. I was going through CAI program. He remembered. He hadn't seen me in about 3 or 4 years. He remembered, said, come on, let's go to breakfast. I told him of a situation that I was going through with the industry and trying to figure out how to get into this industry. He went out, made a couple phone calls, and on our first break in class that day, he tapped me and he said, come go with me. He said, I've talked to this guy. He's closer to you than I am, so he'd be maybe of a better help to help you get started. Will you talk to him? I said, sure, I'll talk to him. He took his phone and dialed a guy right then on the spot and gave me the phone and said, go talk to this guy. And that guy was John Nichols. And you guys all know who that was. You met him in the last couple of days, so I really thank you. You helped me decide to stay in the industry. I appreciate you guys. You all have been very kind, and it must be something in the water that they are serving up here, so I hope some of that rubbed off on me.
Thank you. Hey, and you know, may I say, folks, I did end up a year later becoming vice president and then president of the National Auctioneers Association. And one of our very best instructors, John Nichols, was here, and he's this year running for vice president of the National Auctioneers Association. And one of his platforms is to find the money that was missing when I was president of the National Auction. Well, there's no money missing. It's for fun. But anyway, thanks, Jeff, for being here. Thank you. Corbin Offel, Texas auctioneer. Friend of Clint Sherman, world champion auctioneer. Look at this big strapping kid. How about a round of applause for him? Well, you got the whole state of Texas listening in down there. His heroes are Clint Sherman, world champion auctioneer, and Jim Knopp, reserve world champion auctioneer. Tell those boys hello. I know them both well. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, strong young man.
You know, I want to say thank you to everyone that's here, all the students, and I want to say big thanks to all the instructors and this honorary man right here, Paul C. Bear and Shannon Mays. I appreciate you, telling me, hey, you need to work on this or you need to do something different. I really do appreciate that very much. And I also want to say big thanks to Clint Sherman and Craig Meyer and Jim Knopp and Jason Spence. They're all great auctioneers, and I want to tell them to say, hey, thank y'all for pushing me to do the best as I can. And I want to say one more thing, Mr. Paul C. Bear. I want to say thank you for, showing the roads of what it takes to be a successful auctioneer. I really do appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Blair Anderson from Fairfax, Minnesota. Okay, you got a lot of family members watching on TV. Didn't Blair add a lot this week, ladies and gentlemen? You're one of our leaders. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, sir. Earlier this week, Mr. Baird mentioned in one of his introductory speeches that in life there are a lot of people that are energy takers, and then there are people who are energy givers. And I would say, without any hesitation on my part, that when I look back on the week from the instructors at the beginning of the week all the way through to the end, that these instructors, they came with batteries included. They poured energy into the room, into each other. In fact, I would say they all did, with the exception of one, that he didn't have batteries. He probably was wired directly to 220. And that would be Angelo. It's an amazing personality. It truly is a gift to be around people like this. I've had an opportunity to be with some other endeavors and to be around people who are not only passionate about their profession, but they're passionate about pursuing excellence in their craft and in their life. And that is a gift, and especially for younger people. Make sure you rub shoulders with those kinds of people. So with that, I just bid you Godspeed.
Last, certainly not least, Mr. Albert, come on down here. Where's he at? Hey, Boomer, Warren M. Boomer. Ladies and gentlemen, all together now, Boomer. Boomer, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
All right, folks, I don't have any family here with me today. Excuse me. I'm a little emotional now. But I'm just happy that I got to come here and work with all of you and all of our great instructors, the Nichols family, Cannon and Hines, and just everybody. It's been an honor, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just got a couple more things before we dismiss, and the first one is, as soon as Angelo shakes Boomer's hands, I'm going to ask Angelo to come up, and he's going to present the diplomas to the bilingual auctioneering. Worldwide has a bilingual auctioneering program, Spanish and English. Of course, we're not going to speak at that time and whatever. He'll present those diplomas. If you'll stay up here, we'll take a picture. Then we're going to probably take another picture for St. Jude's, and then we're going to take another picture. The students liked their class picture so much they wanted to take an extra one this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Angelo, would you come up for bilingual, and we'll present these diplomas and move on with the conclusion of our graduation this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
as Paul said, please, some of you stand to the left of me, some of you will stand to the right of me. Then we're all going to go and sit down here and take a nice picture together. Well, can I read what it says? Oh, yeah. Okay. I am going to read what the diploma says for us. It says, Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa. Certified bilingual auctioneer, has completed the course of study in bilingual English/Spanish auctioneering, voice and oratory, and hereby granted this diploma certification on this 21st day of June 2015, gold seal with the signature of the president of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mr. Paul C. Bear. So, my first will be Warren Michael Alvoit Jr. Boomer. AKA Boomer. You know how they tell you that I'm a 220? Well, I feed off of my students, and I had a very big class to feed off of, so I was very electrified. And let me share something with you. I worked these guys hard, and they put up with me for 2 days, and I had people in my class that could not believe it. They were sitting there like, I don't think I can. You can do it. You can do it. And they did it. Okay? Jeffrey A. Bender. Mr. Bender, thank you. Andrew L. Britt. Mr. Britt, thank you. Derek Compton. Yes. Weston Cosman. Mr. Cosman, thank you. Austin Creamer and Isaac Creamer. Proud daddy. You have not one but two bilingual auctioneers in your staff. Here you go. Thank you, gentlemen. James J. Dollins. Thank you, Mr. Dollins. David J. Esdor. This gentleman was so inquisitive about Spanish. I tell you what, it was such an honor to have you in my class. Thank you for being there. Señor Francisco Ochoa Estrada, a.k.a. Paco. Paco and I have something in common. Lots of things in common. Basically, we both like Puerto Rican food. Arroz con habichuela. Emily Kate Galloway. Miss Galloway. Funny thing about Emily that she's very shy about speaking Spanish, but she loosened up and she's speaking Spanish again, right? It's in her blood. Jeremy K. Garber. Mr. Garber? Thank you, sir. Robert Graham. Okay. Ryan L. Halfpop. Congratulations. Willie A. Johnson. Senor Willie. Mr. Johnson, thank you. Alanda L. Kildo. Ms. Kildo, congratulations. I'm putting out a lot of competition for myself out there. I love it. Ethan Lisiak. Congratulations, sir. Mary Catherine Ligon. Catherine, congratulations. Luke Meisenheimer. I mean, some of these students are going to be trilingual. Garrett Dean Mercer. Mr. Mercer, congratulations, sir. And Cash Owens, yeah. Mr. Owens got bilingual. Woo! Yeah, I'll give you a hug. Joshua Paul Patience. What a beautiful name. Here you go, Mr. Patience. Thank you. Wyatt L. Shock. Wyatt. Congratulations, sir. Tim W. Schwartz. Big T. Big T. Congratulations, Mr. Tim. Vincent J. Schneider. Wow. Congratulations, sir. Brian K. Stacy. Mr. Stacy, congratulations, sir. And thank you for your service in the military. Christian R. Vilca Romo. Señor Romo. Congratulations, Mr. Romo. My honor. Now, we're going to sit there, or how you want to do this? Okay.
Bilingual auctioneering students, if you'll come over here, please. We're going to take a quick picture. We got, hold on just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave these three open right here. Okay, fill in. Ladies, you fill on each side. Leave these three open. Fellas, you can stand in the middle right here. Yep, you sit there. Okay, Mary Catherine right here. Okay. Any other ladies in here? We need some people to fill in the middle. Cash, you come on up front. You mind sitting by next to Mary Catherine? Go ahead. You sit right here. Wow, sweet. Okay. Angela, you sit here, please. Vicky, you'll be right here. Fellas, step in there in the middle, and then step on the chairs in the back, please. Step on the chairs in the back. 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 Okay. Right here. Fill in like this. Hey, fellas, fill in, fill in, fill in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, cowboys. Go ahead and get up in the back. There we go. Okay, turn this way a little bit. There we go. Turn in, fellas up in the top. Turn in. You turn in this way. Okay. Vicky, you're there. Now I'm here. We can have one more up here by Cash if you want to. And then we won't see it. Willie, will you sit there? Then we won't have a chair showing. All right. Are you ready? Now, stay here, stay here. All the class, would you please come up here? All the class, and ladies, gentlemen, can you do me a favor? Could you leave some room for the ladies on the bottom? There's only one more, just one more then. Is Lori the only other woman, lady? Need Shannon. There you go. Yeah, we'll see. Come on in, folks. You're gonna have to come in. Get cozy. Get cozy. Get cozy. Get cozy. Get cozy. Okay. Yes, you can sit there. This is going to be, yeah. This will be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, let's have some folks just kind of kneel in front a little bit, if you will, please. This is not going to be the most professional, but all youngsters kneel in front. That's great. That'll be fine. We'll get a photo. What do you guys got a chair back, table back there? What are you on? Huh? Oh, okay. We should have put a couple tables back there. Okay, come on. We'll just do the best we can. Fill in, you guys. Fill in someplace. There's room down here. Fill in. Bill, we can't see you. There we go. Okay, folks, listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. There's a reason, family members, that we're redoing this picture because the other one didn't work the other day. I'd like you to make sure that you don't cover anybody's face, okay? Just make sure that all faces, and we have one person with a dislocated shoulder. We want to make sure they get in the picture. Vicki, come on in. Come on in. You sit there. And I am going to be down here this picture. Are you ready, Vicki? We're going to do first a class picture, and then we're going to do a St. Jude picture, and the class picture will be emailed to you, and the St. Jude picture will be emailed to you. It'll all be sent to NAA. Okay, move back as far as you can, fellas. Isn't that nice that Cash and Reese are holding that sign? Move in as close as you can. Can you? Where's Sarah? Okay, there's Sarah. Okay, everybody get one first, and then Sarah will get one. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Both those photos will be emailed to each and every one of you, and use them. Please be seated. We just got about 5 more minutes, and we'll dismiss. You're fine. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cash Owens. Go ahead and be seated, please, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 3 minutes away from dismissing. It's about 25 minutes to 12. We always tell everyone that we'll dismiss by 12. At Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Vicki and I strive to underpromise and overdeliver, and we hope that we did that. We hope that we worked hard this week, and we hope that you had fun. There's a beginning to every end, and there's an end to every beginning. The end of your training is the beginning of your auction career. And so we thank you for coming to Worldwide. We did the best we could for you. Our door is always open for you. Anytime that you want to come back, you're welcome to come back. I also want to say to you, please really thank the folks that are back home doing whatever you were doing this week. I especially liked what Lori, she honored her husband by thanking him publicly, and that was no small thing, because I know that there's a lot of other husbands and wives and fathers and mothers doing a lot of that back home. And the only thing else that I would say is thank you for letting us be part of your life. So, Worldwide College of Auctioneering, June 2015, class.
You are dismissed.
All right.
While they're doing that, just to let you know, it's for Randy and his wife, it's $850. So that's what we'll be signing off to them on what you guys have done. So make sure you sign the card back there. Thank you.